All right. Hi, Aries. Welcome to your reading. You don't have to be an Aries sun, moon, or rising. The way that my readings work is that you can use the energy to call yourself in to receive the message that is meant for you. You can look to the Aries house in your chart. You can look to where Mars is placed in your chart. There just may be an energy or a message here that is meant for you. So take it as it resonates. And we're going to dive in. Wow, look at that. Ace of Pentacles and the Fool. Ace of Pentacles and the Fool. I'm getting here that you might be making a small purchase very soon that is actually going to be a big investment in your future. It may seem small or insignificant in the moment, but actually what you're doing is kind of setting the tone energetically, or it's like a small investment in yourself, a token of good faith. And as you make this investment, it feels like it opens things up for you. It makes a way forward where the way wasn't necessarily clear. And good fortune and good luck are energies and vibrations that I'm sensing from this as well. Okay. I'm not going to take all of these, but let's take a look through them. Okay, so the Moon, the Nine of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Death card, the Four of Cups, the Strength card, the Empress, and the Star. You know what this is talking to me about? It's like you've gone through some kind of a dark night of the soul. You felt like you were never going to get out of this. Things got really, really bad. And then all of a sudden, when things seemed the most stuck and everything looked darkest, you found some kind of strength within yourself. And in that strength, you unlocked some abundance here. And the abundance is opening things up for the future because I'm seeing you moving in a new direction and you're acting with faith. I'm hearing something about George Michael's Faith, the song, because you got to have faith. Leap of faith, yeah. And I feel like this faith in yourself is, I just feel like it's unlocking something for you. It's opening something for you. It's opening a passageway. Yes, a passageway. Let's see where this passageway is leading. I feel like I really needed to mix up the cards. Where is this passageway leading? Maybe you're going through some kind of like a reset. Four of Swords. The passageway is going to lead you to more rest. Rest and respite. And I'm seeing this investment might have something to do with something that brings you more peace or rest, or that helps you to calm down. For somebody here, you could be investing in a meditation app. That's not going to be for everyone. That was for someone specific. Or you may have recently done that. And this is really going to bring you a lot of peace, a new sense of calm. This is unlocking something for the future. If you didn't already do that, or you haven't already had that thought, then it just wasn't for you. You don't have to go out and buy a meditation app. That was for someone specific. Okay, the Queen of Swords, it brings a lot of mental clarity because as your mind is calmed down from all that stress and anxiety, it feels like there's a new sense of purpose, and from that, a new direction. Now, I'm hearing that something is unfolding, and I'm seeing like a 3-dimensional cube made of paper. And it's like each side of the paper that you unfold, there's something written on the inside, kind of like those old fortune teller things that, you used to do, except for those were kind of like 3 triangles. This one's like a square, and each time you unfold it, there's something revealed there. Okay, we have the 7 of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Emperor. Judgment. For somebody, you could be paying something off. You could be making a down payment on something, or you could owe something and you're able to pay off a little bit or put a little bit of a down payment or something towards it. Seven of Pentacles. I feel like where things may have felt stuck before and it caused a lot of friction or anxiety or heartache, I'm hearing sleepless nights, the patience now feels doable. It feels like there's hope. It's like there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and this is all starting to make sense, and you're starting to see the way out of whatever this is, or you're starting to feel intentional and hopeful again about what you can do moving forward. Ace of Wands. 2 aces in the Fool card. This is a very good indication of a fresh start. I'm hearing a new chapter, but I actually just heard a new chapter is ending. So it's almost like you're getting to the end of the first chapter. That's interesting, because with these 3 cards, I was thinking more so like you're starting a new chapter or like the first chapter, but no, this is like you're ending one chapter and starting a fresh new one, but it's not necessarily the first one. Knight of Swords. I'm hearing cashing in and something about Cash App. We don't have that here in Canada, so that's for somebody specific as well. And the 8 of Swords. Something about timing is important here. We've got the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles on the bottom. Yeah, I feel like there's a certain kind of initial timing to this. I'm not sure what that means. Let me see. I feel like the tea leaf cards need to be in this reading. Haven't used them in a while. I'm going to split them into 2 because they're big and chunky. So let's start with this side. Maybe there's a big task or a big chunk of something that's been overwhelming to you, and you're splitting into smaller tasks that are less overwhelming, more manageable. I'm also hearing that you're getting the help that you need and deserve. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. Bat, take care, enemies are working against you. I'm going to read these intuitively in a second. Door, opportunities are waiting for you. That's the opening. Definitely opportunities here. And you're going to see them clearly now. And Scales, keep your life in balance. Something is being paid off, or something is being brought up. I'm getting brought up. Brought up how? Something could be brought up in conversation. I'm getting a message coming through about setting verbal boundaries, especially in regard to something that was draining your energy, or say, for example, like haggling. It's saying, no, I'm not willing to contribute this amount. We need to make it more manageable. My stomach all of a sudden just started going crazy too. So it's like, trust your gut. Trust your gut. Okay, let's move to the other side of the deck. I don't know if the microphone's going to pick that up, but my stomach's like going so there's something that's going to balance out here when you trust your gut. Well, family wishes come true. Well, you have a sincere wish will be granted, and family wishes come true. So the wishes here, what are these wishes? I'm getting something about the male line. So something about like your father's line, and some kind of an attachment, but nope, not going to take all those. But what is this? And how is this connected to the wish that's granted? Broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. This could be like a deep wound around separation that kind of left things stuck for a while because there was pain associated with moving forward or moving on. Something about needing stability in the home base is coming through as well. And then Ram, here you are, Aries, in your own reading, stubborn, aggressive person. Now, it doesn't always have to be that way. I'm getting this as you standing up for yourself. It doesn't mean you have to butt heads with people. It just means that you need to defend your territory. Because there's something about that that's going to help things balance out. And I don't think that this is connected to the message about the wish. I'm kind of getting like these 2 separate energies, but it could be. I feel like there's something of value here. I'm being drawn to these gold scales and the gold cup in her hand. They kind of look the same even, don't they? So something emotional is going to balance out. It's going to feel more fair, like things are reconciled, like you can finally move to the next chapter because you're not being held back anymore by someone or by some emotional conflict, inner conflict. I feel like you finally get a sense of peace or rest from this, especially if after something like a promise was broken or there was some kind of like a divorce or a very painful breakup or some other disturbing occurrence of some kind. It's like you're able to finally bounce back from that. I'm seeing the air being reinflated in somebody's tires. It's like you may have felt really drained and were unable to move, or you felt stuck, and now the air is being pumped back into your tires again so you can start moving. This door is open and then you're able to move through it. You know what I also just saw? How sometimes in the olden days they would make battering rams and they would literally carve the end of the tree trunk to look like a ram, and then you'd ram against the door to break it down. I feel like your persistence, your insistence even to getting this door of opportunity open for you, like your unwillingness to back down really is serving you well here. Because things do feel like they were stuck for quite some time. Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. I feel like you're going to make a good decision. I'm getting something about taking it back or taking something back. If something was taken from you, you're going to get it back. If this is something legal, or if this is like spiritual law or the law of karma, that wish is going to be granted. Even if you lost something, if it wasn't just taken from you, but it felt like it was taken from you because you lost it, that's coming back in a new form. And I'm being brought back to that Ace of Pentacles again, and I'm hearing a simple offering. A simple offering. So something that you're offering, it's like it sets the scales into balance. Cup, accepting valid criticism. And Harp, great happiness. I feel like there is some judgment here because judgment is sitting underneath the Fool. And then with this cup talking about valid criticism, I actually think that there's something to do with your family that you were criticized for, possibly from a young age, that you're no longer allowing to control you anymore. It's like it's not going to limit your actions. You're breaking free from that. And it could have been like an inner critic that you, with this Eight of Swords, that you kind of like took on emotionally and started, my throat just cut out when I was trying to say that you took on emotionally, and it made it really difficult for you to just do what you wanted to do, because in the back of your mind, there was always that, well, you shouldn't do that, or you can't do that, or people are going to see you like this. But I'm seeing you stepping into this confidence and security. That is going to be celebrated. Because it's going to lead you to great happiness. Firefly. Panther is on the bottom. Panther protector. Let's read Firefly. I know this came up in one of the other readings recently too. If you feel drawn to that one, I think I did use it in the cover image or in the thumbnail. Maybe check that out as well. But let's find out what this one's talking about. Inspired and fantastic, yet fleeting. Okay, so this Fool energy, it is inspired, but it can certainly be fleeting. Like a fleeting moment of inspiration that you act on intuitively. And this is actually going to be a really good decision for you. Because there's something about it, like there's a butterfly effect to it, where this one action has like a ripple, or it creates a domino, a series of events that are connected to that. It changes like this one small thing, but it impacts all these other areas in a positive way. Things start to harmonize better. Okay, so the Firefly contains the light of 1,000 suns. It's pure, radiant, and illuminating. This high-frequency charge cannot be sustained for long, therefore the Firefly card indicates a moment of inspiration or awakening that quickly fades if we do not catch it. There is firefly energy behind every poem, song, and invention. Our job is to be ready to harness this creative spirit when it graces our path. What can you do to support this precious and elusive light? When in balance, it creates, it writes, and it brainstorms. When out of balance, it can become burnt out or feels dull. To bring it into balance, write a poem or draw. I was actually seeing the harp here and something about creating music. And that could be literal, but it could also just be that you're feeling re-inspired again. And there's something very calming and soothing about harp music. You know, sometimes you listen to background meditation music or something and the harp is playing to just really kind of like settle your nervous system. That's what I feel is happening here. And from that, there's a spark of inspiration, there's an idea, and there's an invention or an action in direction of that idea that is going to be very profound. But I also just heard the word elusive. Like, yeah, this level of inspiration, like the Ace of Wands, it's very firefly energy. It is fast, and you do have to kind of act on it as soon as it comes in, because if you let that idea just sit there, it fades away and it becomes heavy, or you lose the energy for it. So you could have an inspired thought to do something and then you do it, and again, it's like it gets the ball rolling, or it pumps air into your tires, and it helps you to get ready to start moving again. I've got a couple more. Oh, these are all mixed up like that. Hold on. I've got this fairy deck that I'm feeling drawn to for you, Aries, or in this Aries energy. Something about raw power is coming through, like raw power, and how you use it. The Unseelie Queen, glamour, opulence, and hubris. Okay, I'm getting a message that somebody around you acted impulsively, and it created some kind of a false start. You may have tried to do something with this person, or they might have tried to get you into something that ended up falling apart. I see you moving on from that now, because I feel like you see it really clearly. Actually feeling, okay, we have 3 more. Wow. The Ancient, Elder, Experience, and Lessons. This did feel like a contract of some kind, so I think that this was like a karmic lesson. And it was here to help you to see what was really valuable, so that you didn't end up in a bad situation. And I just heard the phrase, a fool is, money and a fool are soon parted, or something like that. And I'm being shown the broken ring, and the Fool card, and the 7 of Pentacles. So it's like you invested in something in the past that your present self is now seeing as foolish. But you really did grow from this. You really did learn this. You are overcoming it, or you have overcome it. And I'm going to ask about the scales here with this card. I want to see what is balancing here with the scales. Oh, wow. Frigga, readiness, bounty, and plenty. It's like you're ready now to actually receive the rewards from what you learned. I think there was a seed that was planted, or that is being planted right now, that you are going to, I'm hearing win. Okay, so there's something about winning. That you're going to win something, or you're going to get something back. And it's connected to this bounty. I just heard karmic cleansing. And we have the Yule Singer, rebirth, feasting, and joy. Okay. So very positive. And I'm hearing turnaround. There's like a turnaround that's happening here. Maybe the tables have turned. Maybe somebody put you in a bad situation, and then now they're going to be in a bad situation while you're finally getting out of it. Not that we wish harm on anyone else. It's just kind of like these karmic scales are balancing. And I'm seeing actually now this firefly as like this light at the end of the tunnel. And what once led you astray is now actually leading you home. It's like it's almost like your own judgment. Yeah, your own judgment was in some ways flawed in the past, but you needed to learn this lesson so that you could be more direct and to really go after what you want. It's like making your own wishes come true. It definitely feels like there's a man involved here because this card was just kind of like hit by the other deck and it was like off sort of to the side a little bit, and I grabbed it and it's the man card, and then you've got the Emperor here, and I was getting this masculine energy or something about the male lines, dealing a relationship with a man. So there could be something with a man here. I just split the deck and younger man is here too, dealing a relationship with a younger man. Could be a man, a younger man. Unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. I think this is what you're doing, or this is what it taught you. Masculine energy is about action. It's about defense. It's very Aryan in that sense. Like it's Mars ruled. Mars is that planet of masculinity. Self-defense, boundaries, sometimes aggression, but it's like that warrior energy and being unwilling to back down. So you're really being able now to defend your territory. And I think that there's a big loss that actually led to freedom. Now, I do want to say something that if you're still waiting on this prize, I want to say take your time. Because there's something about this learning of the lesson that's equating to wisdom here. And as this wisdom is developed, you will not be parted from that money. And when you win, or when you succeed, or when you have that level of success and that wish is granted, and you finally have the resources or the outcome that you were looking for, you're not going to squander it. You're not going to lose it. It's not going to slip through your fingers. It's not going to disappear because you will be wise enough to know what to do with it. And there will be plenty more where that came from. I just heard as well. Plenty more where that came from. Okay, let's close out the reading with the Astro Dice. Oh, I'm being told we're going to get charms as well. Okay, I just got that. We're going to get charms as well. So we'll do Astro Dice and a couple of charms. We've got the North Node in the 9th house in Cancer. Okay, so North Node in Cancer in the 9th house. I feel like you're very strongly able to successfully protect yourself now when it comes to your beliefs and not letting other people's criticism or judgment stop you from doing what it is that you want to do or believing in what you want to believe or investing in what you want to invest in. The North Node here to me is speaking about this destiny, the calling that you're meant for, the direction that you're going. And Cancer here with Queen of Cups and Cancer there, it's like you're finally better able to, I'm hearing testing your limits. Okay, so somebody really tested your limits. But the 9th house is ruled by Jupiter and Sagittarius, and it's all about expansion and growth and wisdom learned through experience. So I think that these testing of the limits that you experienced were actually like a sort of divine intervention that was helping to teach you these lessons along the path. It helped you to mature so that you weren't so naive or you weren't so foolish or you weren't so kind of just openly trusting when someone didn't deserve it. I feel like you're much better able to take care of yourself now in some way, or to prove to yourself that no matter what happens, even if there's poison involved energetically, you have the antidote. You are the antidote, because I'm getting healing energy from this as well. Okay, let's grab some charms. Wow, that's a lot of moons. Oh my God. You have 4 moons, and Cancer is ruled by the moon. Okay, so wow, powerful moon energy. Moon, 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 moon. This could be 4 months. I'm getting the word stability coming through, and the number 4 does relate to stability. It's kind of like the 4 legs of the table or the 4 legs of the chair, keeps things stable. Something may happen at night that is significant. Or the moon is out in the darkness and then it's like you're able to see the light again. Yes, again, you're able to see the light. And you've got this little golden cat. I want to put that on the Queen of Cups. This feels like sensitivity. I just heard the claws come out. It's like if somebody gets too close to you or they try to take something from you, you know better now and you're able to You can take those claws out if you need to. You're able to defend yourself. You're no longer in this sort of like victim mentality. I feel like you're very strong now in your sensitivity and your ability to protect that. You know, like the shell and the pincers of the crab. Soft inner, hard outer. And then you've got the Om sign. I heard the divine message. That's interesting. The divine message, and I want to put it on judgment. So the Om symbol or the Om energy or frequency could be very deeply connected to some kind of a resurrection or a rebirth that's taking place here with this switching or this moving to the next chapter. And I'm hearing highlight reel, something about a highlight reel, and I'm being shown a graduation ceremony where you see the highlights from that year. There could be something in the next 4 months that is going to be on your highlight reel. Maybe it's even the highlight reel of your life if you're lucky. But it's definitely going to be the highlight reel of whatever this chapter is for you. And I'm hearing sing your song, something about singing. Sing your song. All right, I'm going to leave the reading there. I hope this was helpful. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to be doing the rest of the zodiac signs as I'm called. It's all very intuitive. It's not ordered in any way. It's just divinely inspired whenever it happens to come through. I'm still going to be doing pick a cards as well as collective readings too. So lots more offerings here on the channel. I have a current reading list of private readings that I am working on, both the energy healing sessions and the readings. So thank you guys for your patience with that. If you want to order one yourself and get on that list, you can do so. Link is in the description box below with instructions. If you have questions, let me know. I love you guys. We'll see you in the next reading. Bye.